I got my very first pair of Thursday boots. These things look amazing. I've been seeing them online and I got really into them. I was very interested. I read a bunch of reviews and then I got a pair for myself and for my wife. And in this video, I want to share with you my first impressions, what I think about them, and then I also want to wear them for a bit and share with you my thoughts on that as well. The pair I got is one of their most popular options, which is their Captains, and then I got it in Arizona Adobe. That's the color I got, and these things look sharp. When you first get them out of the box, they look like they're in mint condition, and it looks like nobody has even touched them. And then once I tried them on, they add these like creases, then you can start seeing the different color and texture to them once you actually start wearing them. But when you receive them, they look pristine. I typically wear like a 8.5 when it comes to shoes, and I ended up going with the size 8s for my boots, and they fit pretty comfortably. I could have maybe sized down even further to a 7.5, but I don't know, those might have been too snug for me. I actually ended up going with the size smaller because I wanted to see if they would fit better. And the company was actually really good about sending me another pair of shoes. They didn't hassle me about it. They were really easy to work with. So now I got a size a little bit smaller and these fit tremendously better. So I'm really happy that I decided to get a different size. I used to wear these Doc Martens and you can see just how trash they are and how like deformed and faded they are getting, and these look just worlds above this when it comes to style and looks. So I am already very pleased with this. When I initially tried these on, I did notice that I do need to break them in a little bit to get them more form-fitted to my foot and get the material just a little bit looser and more comfortable to be able to walk in. So I just need to wear these a little bit more, but I do notice they are slightly stiff when you first put them on. I heard someone else say online that the different colors you choose and different materials impact how comfortable and how much you need to break them in initially, because I heard that a terracotta color is actually easier to bend and manipulate right off the bat. The build quality on this is outstanding. I love the sole, I love the look, the stitching. The laces are very durable and nice quality. So just based off the appearance, they look great, and I'm sure you can see that for yourself as well. So let me take some time to wear these and jump back and share with you my thoughts after I've wore these for a while.
I'm just feeling myself. I'm just feeling myself. Don't know if you could tell, yeah, but I'm just feeling myself, yeah.
This taupe button-up is also from Thursday Boots, and it is one of the most comfortable dress shirts I've ever owned. It's kind of like a flannel, it's very soft material. This is their taupe color, and it's sexy. Okay, so it's been about a week now, or 2 weeks, or 3 weeks. I honestly don't even remember at this point how many days exactly has it been, but it's been a little bit of time. I've got to wear these. Now I want to share my thoughts about my initial experience wearing these boots. This isn't like a year review where I've had these all the time, so maybe I can make a video like that in the future, but as of now, this is my initial impressions about wearing them. And I know I only wore these for a short period, but I could tell that the more I wore them, the more the leather kind of formed to my foot as I wore them. The tongue is getting indented of how I typically walk and how tight I tie them, and it creases at the toe where I bend my toe. So I do notice that they are getting more broken in, but initially when you get them, they are a little bit more on the stiff side. No pun intended there, buddy. Don't. It's currently winter here in Michigan where I live, so it's been snowing a lot, and I've been wearing these out in the snow as well. I didn't know initially if these were waterproof or not when you wear them, and I found out that these aren't actually waterproof, but they are water resistant. The one thing I did notice initially when I wore them out in the snow and I got them wet, the water seemed to rub off some of the polish that I think was on here initially when they shined them up. So the deep dark brown color kind of rubbed off a little bit when I rubbed them with a rag, but I don't think it affected the boot in any way at all. It was just like their shining stuff that makes them like extra dark brown. So I might need to polish them up if you're going to be wearing them out in wet conditions. But they held up great. My feet were dry and they kept my feet warm. They did a great job. I like the smell of this. I love these laces, and especially how they have these quick release laces instead of holes right here. It makes them super easy to tie and untie and to get your foot in the shoe so much faster. So I really like this design rather than having these little eyelets all the way up the whole boot. They are a nice, deep, rich color, which is what I was actually looking for. I didn't want a faded brown. I like this deep, dark color. I feel like it looks great with blue jeans, so this is exactly what I was looking for. And I love that there's kind of like different coloring throughout the boot. There's some spots that are darker brown. There's some spots that the more you crease them, they're a lighter color brown. So I like that variation instead of just one solid flat color. I like that they have some texture and character to the boot. This is my only pair that I got, so I won't be cutting them in half like I've seen other videos do. Nope, not gonna happen, buddy. So after putting them on the scale, they come in at 3 pounds, 1 ounce. So that is normal, not normal? I don't know, is that normal for boots? I feel like it's lightweight for boots, heavy for sneakers, so that's my opinion, but that is just a guess. You're center of attention now. What are your thoughts about your shoes, I guess?
I like the style of them. I think like walking in them, they're very like stable. They have like a good base to them. And I like, they're like elastic up here, so they like fit to my leg really well.
What kind of material is this?
It smells like leather also. What do you think about them?
If you see us on the streets, you'd be like, whoa. That's about it. I mean, overall, I am just ecstatic about these boots. I feel like they just up my game of style. I feel like I look a lot cooler now. I feel better. I have more confidence going out in public. I know that sounds very petty and surface, like what's it called? What's that movie called? Not Better Call Saul, but what's it? Shallow Hal or Hallow Shal, something like that. You know, it's very shallow of me to say, but these do make me feel way cooler now when I wear them. I feel like
I'm just feeling myself.
Super pleased with them. They look amazing. I will let you guys know in a future video how they hold up over time. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you want to pick up a pair of these, I'll put a link in the description below for you to check them out for yourself. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you on another one.